Hi guys! You're probably wondering what the heck I'm making now. Well, I'm making something called Spanish rice, but I'm using a different technique. Right now, my chicken kind of got stuck. Let's lower that. I'm making a type of Spanish rice, but I'm using a completely different technique than what I have been taught how to make. So just bear with me. I'm trying to get my chickens out. Trying to get my chickens out here. Like that. I should be on that show, America's Worst Cook. I don't know how this happened, but it could be that it wasn't sticking before, but I'm going to remove the chicken now. And what I did was I sauteed the chicken with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I kind of remove it. And then what I did was I used some, I salt and peppered it, and then I used the extra virgin olive oil and a little bit of coconut oil. It wasn't sticking at first, but I don't know why it's sticking this time. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove it as best as I can, because this is going to be a real quick way. It doesn't take long, and what I did was I pretty much cooked it, but I want all that fond from the meat. I want it all. So, and I have some boiling water, and you can use stock if you want. And then I'm going to put in, I'd say about a couple cups of rice. And that's a Basmati rice. It's a rice that I found. It's a partly parboiled Basmati rice, and it hasn't been really processed. It's in its natural form. So that should be different and good. So that's what I was thinking. Spanish rice. Okay, so let's try it. Okay. So here I have, I don't want those brown pieces over there. So I'm going to remove that. So I'm going to saute this rice. I'm sauteing this rice thoroughly. I love that crust underneath. Okay. And then I should have that rice really brown or lighten as it gets sauteed. I don't want that little black stuff in there. No. Only because it'll look like something else, but I don't want, it should be a nice clean saute on that, okay? So, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and saute that. Okay. Okay. And that's a piece of chicken in there, so it's okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this is half of onion, half a bell pepper, and there's a little bit of bell pepper in that. And I'm going to go ahead and put that up a little bit more. And some celery. You see some celery? It's only one celery, and I got the inside because I really wanted the inside. So I have tomato sauce, spices. I even have some of that, what's that golden herb spice? Saffron. A little bit of lemon. So, and then here's a couple cloves of garlic I'm going to use. Put it all in there. Okay. And just kind of stir that up in there, okay? And I really don't know what came first in that sauteing method, the cooking method of Spanish rice or paella. I don't know what came first. Who thought of it? And then the spices. And I used to remember my mother putting in her spices while she was sauteing, and actually the same thing. It's the same as the Indian spice. When they use when they saute their spices first, and then they add the rest of the ingredients, which is pretty cool. So, have all that in there. And I'm just sauteing it. Really sauteing it. And when I pour that hot fluid in there, it's going to get really, really nice. I'll put my comino. It's about a teaspoon of comino. And that was about a couple teaspoons of your chili powders. I use a Pasilla, and I use a red chili pepper. Oh, that smells good. It smells really, really good. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my tomato in there. One tomato I have. And then add my water. And be very careful because the steam will pour out. Oh. Careful, careful. And the rice is 2-to-1. And, oh yeah, see? And that all, the bottom of it's all released. I'd say that was about, what, 4 cups? Maybe, yeah, about a good 4 cups. Because that was 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of fluid. And then I'm going to go ahead and somehow, while I'm holding this, I want to go ahead and pour my saffron on there. And what I did was I soaked it up in some hot water. And give it that nice Mediterranean flavor, paella flavor, and try it. You want to try it? Yum! The flavors are there, and then I'm going to do a nice teaspoon of salt and pepper each, maybe half a teaspoon of the pepper and a whole teaspoon of the salt, because I already put salt in my chicken. So I take my chicken and put it in there. Same technique as I did with the chicken masala that I did. And you can put sausage in this if you like, shrimp. But I would put the shrimp. It's kind of similar to the paella. I'm making an actual Spanish rice. You know, those flavors. It's going to have coconut. It's going to have extra virgin olive oil and coconut. What the heck? And then, oh yeah, much better. And I'm going to squeeze some lemon in there. I don't want to get the seeds, so I'm going to squeeze it in this little container and discard the seeds. What the heck? Get that seed out of there. Yay! There you go. I'm going to just stick that in there. And that's going to give it some nice, beautiful twang to it. Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the tomato sauce. That's about a good tablespoon. And just let that, yum. And you could add carrots to that if you want. It'd be a delicious Spanish rice. I serve this with a nice red wine. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Cover that up. Hey, I might add some shrimp. So I'll show you on the next clip what it looks like. And I think you're going to like it. It's like it's a Spanish rice. Where'd it come from? Spain. Spanish Spain. Hello? Alright. I'll see you what it looks like on the next, we'll see what it looks like on the next clip. Alright, thanks.